during the night, between May and September, almost every night from about 11 p.m. to 5 or 6 a.m. when the sun comes up, the trees that you see here in the background are just dripping wet. That fog is just dripping and dripping in here. So we're capitalizing on that in a situation here to use the fog in a restoration project. The dilemma for this island is that there's a very soft sandstone that caps the island that you can see here, forming a bedrock that fractures and erodes very easily. What has happened over the years that sheep were here in the 1800s was that we had an upland chaparral forest here. The sheep ate the twigs and leaves and branches, their hooves tore up the ground, and when we had some big atmospheric storms, they call them atmospheric rivers these days, but big storms, the soil and sediment, leaf litter, and vegetation just washed away, leaving a situation that we have here of denuded sub-bedrock. We're using the fog to help us with the soil moisture. We've put up panels of 1-inch wire mesh with shade cloth across them, sticking up about 24 inches above the ground, panels about 2 meters long. At night, the panels are functioning much like the leaves and twigs of the trees used to. They're catching the fog, the wind is pushing the fog against the panels, the water's condensing on the panels and dripping down to the ground, and we're planting plants and seeds in that area where the fog drips down to the ground. We know that this used to be a very vigorous cloud forest because we see signs of it still here. We see, for example, a lichen, so that's a fog indicator. We see that on these trees. We also see some species of lichens that grow only in these trees, indicating that not only was this a long-lived and stable habitat, but it was a very unusual one too.